Hello guys, welcome back to Aperture, probably the best, biggest, most underfarmed airdrop at the moment, and it's literally very close to being dropped and it's still time to earn those points. I just made a video 3 days ago already. I'm at 40,000 points, which is huge doing these things. Watch my first video on the basics, and this one I'm gonna go a bit deeper as promised. We're gonna touch on these two strategies. I'm gonna show you exactly what they mean, how to do it. It's not that difficult, just clickology. Let's say you create a position that I did in the first video and then make it work for you even better. Thanks to that, you're active on the network and also earn those points. That's it. Don't remember, sometimes there is a raffle when you get to 10,000 points. That raffle basically gives you extra points most of the time. It's like a random number, and don't forget to do this extra task if you see any in the bottom. That's it. Let's just jump right into. So first thing, depends where you want to farm it on. Obviously different networks. I showed you Base and Polygon. I am doing mostly on Base because the airdrop on Base is also very probable, and they don't have a coin. There is a network, it's a huge network from Coinbase, so obviously they will probably do it somewhere down the line, who knows when. But also did Polygon because I had some money there and it's a cheap network. That's the only reasons. If you have money on anything else, then you can try something else, whichever you have money on. Obviously Ethereum always a bit more expensive, and if you want to move, then I'll put the link as well to the video in the corner. This is Orbiter Finance, where you can move money between various networks. All of these networks, it's called bridging between. So let's say you had money on Polygon and you want to farm that base that I just mentioned, so you just move that money. Obviously you just have to move the right coin. Let's say on Polygon you've got ETH or you got USDC, move it over, and then yeah, you have to remember that I would recommend moving like ETH on Polygon. So the only thing you have to have from Matic, let's say, swap it to ETH and then move it across to Base or whichever chain you want. Just have that in mind always, which coin you move, and then when you have that coin on the other network, you can also obviously swap it to something else and start using it. So obviously you need the coin that Aperture is using, but they have also the zapping feature in the LP, so very simple. So let's go ahead first with the automated rebalance, which basically is a very helpful tool all in itself, and I really want to use it, want to test it, want to learn it and master it, because in a nutshell, when you create that LP, let's say I did Ethereum with USDC, this thing moves all the time. So as you can see, this is in range now, which is good. And what rebalancing, automated rebalance, is basically moving those brackets of price that you want to farm, that you want to get the fees from. It moves that automatically for you. So obviously that's a very cool feature because you don't have to do it manually. There is also recurring, where you can define the range manually, automated, and as well position close, as you can see. So let's click on that, and as you can see, you've got a couple options here, which I'm not, you know, a big expert on. Personally, what I do is, as I said, some sort of clickology, so I don't want to, let's say, do it very often, because obviously it takes fees. So it allows you to do like a more of a spread out approach. As you can see, you've got explanation here as well. If it does something for a certain time, then obviously you can do it. So I also prefer this ratio because this will keep it in balance, in range. So literally I did that with the other one. I left it like that because it just tries to maintain the ratio around 50%, and then I did personally a bigger buffer, let's say 12. I think even did like more than 12 hours, just to make it, you know, not so often to be basically execute the transaction fees and all that stuff. So but I'm gonna definitely come back to it, see how it goes. As you can see here, you always have what's your position and unclaimed fees. So these fees keep on piling, and you just have to remember that if you do rebalancing, it will take the fees as well. So all in all, you know, the name of the game is to stay in profit. So that's it, that's all we do. Uncollected fees, okay. Aperture fee 0, okay. But in general, this is about setting up, getting those points and learning on the way. And you know, I'm into some projects, obviously a lot of them, but this one and Camino Finance on Solana, which also has an airdrop, are two similar projects in this kind of LP style transaction fees earning. But these two, I am definitely going to stay with them for a long time. This is for me like the essence of airdrop, where you never heard about a project, then you heard about it and you liked it so much that you continue it after airdrop, no matter what's gonna happen, if we're gonna get a lot of big airdrop or not. I am definitely going to continue using it in the future. So we did this one, we've got it. I think these icons here, yeah, automatic rebalance, recurring rebalance. I think I was setting up something else there as well. That's why, you know, in the first video I just put like couple dollars, then I put some more. I'm gonna put some more tomorrow, after tomorrow, basically just to have every single day some transactions and to practice it as well. Let's go back here. Automated rebalance done, and recurring rebalance, which was there as well, very similar. Let's just go ahead and do this one. So here we just pick one. I think yeah, this one is the bigger one. I also switched on auto compounding, which was one of the options there as well, with the time buffer. Basically takes the fees and reinvest them. With this one, we're gonna show you the new strategy, open position. Let's just do a quick from the back from the first video, sorry, that I did. Just gonna put some ETH here. The second one, USDC coin, very small thing. As you can see, deposit with USDC max will be a very small transaction. Let's see if it's even gonna go through, but I just want to do those transactions every day. I'm not gonna lie. Come back tomorrow at another $10, $20, whatever. I move from other places because it's all obviously changing, and just create those positions, small positions. If the points are based on you creating a position, so technically creating a lot of them, activity will matter more than the amount of money. Obviously, in this kind of airdrops, you never know, but a lot of them recommended to have like $50, $100 in the project in total. So I've got at the moment about 70, maybe 80. So I'm definitely going to continue this week and next week, adding, hopefully a couple hundred in total, to be able to expect something from the airdrop, basically. So as you can see here, I'm doing in the background and talking about other things, but hopefully you can see step by step how to do it. All the transactions, when you do it on a daily basis, it becomes quite easy. I remember wasn't that easy in the beginning, struggling, but in general this is about earning those fees from the transactions that you provide liquidity to, and then in here obviously as well about the airdrop. So let's create that recurring balance. You see a lot of these things the same. I'm gonna say, you know, I'm not a DeFi expert. I'm in it a couple years and I'm learning all the time. So I'm just trying, you know, especially when it's a low position, and I'm just trying to do my best. And when there are some automated advices, I just take them. And as you can see here, the gas fees is obviously high compared to what I invested, so that's obviously very important. But we'll just put something else here. Okay, I cannot create this one because obviously the position is too low, so I'll just have to redo it or remove the position and come back to it with a higher one. But basically you would just open position here, and that would create the recurring rebalance strategy, which I already have some here, as you can see. So basically just put a little bit more money and then try to come back and do it again the next day with some different coins, different stuff. But you see that zapping, everything is very nice, very good project. Come back here, the points don't refresh immediately, takes some time, so don't worry, and then come back, earn those points. Hopefully we're gonna get some decent airdrop. Any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching, guys.